Hey guys, how are you? How's everything? I've been made a video, and now I have made a video because now I have bought the new, not the new, actually pretty old, the Fujifilm X100, TCL X100, and I have been using this camera. I've been using the lens for a couple of weeks already, and I have to say it is a very cool lens to have in your Fujifilm X100 because it takes amazing shots, and it's actually equivalent 50 millimeter. I don't know if I'm wrong, or maybe I don't know if I'm correct, but it's a 50 millimeter. It does better with your 35 equivalent. 35 is great when you're doing street photography, but when you put in the 50 millimeter, it kind of changes your whole game when you're doing street photography, or when you're doing other photography, maybe landscape or portrait photography. If you're gonna see this lens, this has a metal body. It is an amazing construction. This is by the way, this is the TCL X100 Mark II, the newer versions. This one has the magnet. The older version doesn't have one, but it still still fits on my Fujifilm X100, the old version. Because the newer versions, the TCL X100 first version will not work on the newer versions because they don't have the program to automatically. They don't have the program manually to change it to converter lenses. But anyway, let's talk about the lens. The lens is a full metal body. It has a nice little cute cap with it, of course. So this is the 50 millimeter, the telephoto lens. There is a wide angle lens, but I wanted the 50 millimeter because I always like taking portrait shots, and for the weddings, taking street photography because of the extreme heat that Dubai is making. It's very hot outside. The humidity is terrible. I'm just gonna buy some food outside. For 5 minutes, I've been sweating already. And anyway, I have been using this lens, and this lens is doing great. And this lens can take amazing photos. It's clear and sharp, and also in the edges there you won't see any much of the color changes or the smudges coming from the corners. And amazingly, I do enjoy shooting always with this lens. I don't know, I just don't want to remove the lens out of this camera, and I do love shooting it, especially on street photography. I haven't did street photography yet, but soon I will shoot because I've been shooting most of the weddings with it, and using this as a secondary camera in the weddings is actually pretty cool because it becomes more bulky. More people look at it like, oh, you're using a retro camera. When they see it, it's like all digital. But the lens does a great job in doing portrait and all the other types of photography that you want to do. But I have done some food photography with it, and amazing results I have seen. And I'll just show some pictures every time I talk about it. So I bought the camera on Dubizzle here in Dubai, which is on the second hand. They don't make any. I don't know if they do make the first versions, but all I found was the newer versions of the Mark II of the TCL X100. So I don't know if the older versions still have them, but they still have the new versions are still out there. So yeah, they're still selling the newer versions. The old versions are, I think, they discontinued, but I think you can actually see them if they're in second hands, or what do you call this, or in eBay. I don't know, haven't bought in eBay yet. uh, thank you guys for watching in thank you guys for watching. Hope you like and subscribe this video. If you'd like to see more, please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for this channel because I'll be making more videos. And once the weather goes down, hopefully I can do some street photography, because right now, oh my god, I'm telling you, extremely hot. Oh, there's nothing more I can say about this camera, but it takes great pictures, it takes amazing shots, and you know, it's not too big, but it is heavy. It's I don't know how much weight it can be, but I'll just post it on the video here in the screen. But it's heavy. It's full metal body, because it also have like good glass inside, and the thing is all plastic, if you can hear that. But yeah, this camera is great. I do ask people, if you love using your x100, a TCL x100 15mm equivalent is a great lens to be with this camera. If you like doing landscapes, I do advise you to get the WCL x100, the wide lens converter. I don't know if I said it right. But yeah, but you can do some cool epic or cool landscapes with these things, because you know you can do a 50mm landscape. And yeah, that's it. And there's nothing much I can say about this camera, but more pictures to come after the video. I'll be posting some of the pictures I've taken, and you'll see the results. Yeah. So that's my thought on this lens. And yeah, it's still morning here, and I want some coffee. Stay tuned, guys. Love you.